Yo, 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 yo. What is good in the motherfucking hood? It's your boy SpokenGhost, the host with the motherfucking most. You are now tuning into the Mighty Nice Podcast. What's up, y'all? This is for the SoundCloud listeners right here, man. We got some pizza in this bitch. We starting out with motherfucking Earl and Rockin. You gonna get it later, my dig. You dig, my nigga. You gonna get it later. Let this shit rock. Yeah. What is good, motherfuckers? What is good? Get 'em. Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy SpokenGhost, the host with the motherfucking most. Had to reintroduce myself. My name is Ghost. You dig. You gonna get it later. We starting out with that motherfucking Eric B as president, cause that is this shit the vibe we on. Like I said, you gonna get it later, man. Welcome to episode number 4 of the Mighty Nice Podcast. You know what I'm saying? We just chilling in this bitch. We got some pizza for the motherfuckers on the YouTube, motherfuckers on listening on SoundCloud. We have pizza on motherfucking for the video listeners, for the video watchers on YouTube. I just said listeners. I just took a bite of fucking pizza because I'm hungry as shit. It is late as a bitch. It is about 1 o'clock in the morning, but I just spilled some drink on myself. Y'all gonna see all of that. There's no cuts. We don't do no cuts, no edits. Goddamn, it's kind of like a MUKBANG type setup. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna be talking shit. Not really talking shit. We just gonna be having the podcast, eating pizza. You know what I'm saying? So this shit is good as fuck though. This Papa John's. It's a little cold because I was trying to set up my camera and shit, but we rocking. People on the audio, y'all gonna be kind of mad at my chewing and shit. I'm sorry. This is for the visual people right here, because out of the YouTube people, kind of like a mukbang type thing. If you don't know what a mukbang thing is, people just sit around, they talk shit, they eat food. You know what I'm saying? We having Papa John's right now. Just so you know. If this shit is annoying in your ears, I'm sorry. You can skip forward. We got a nice little show pack for y'all today. I hear good. Might heat that shit up after I get done, but alright. I know y'all don't know that my chewing and shit, but I'm sorry. Again, this is for the visual people. Kinda have like a mukbang type thing. I'm gonna finish this slice. We're gonna get into the first topic, you know what I'm saying? This is good football. Talking my mouth full of shit. Things you shouldn't do on camera. Things you shouldn't do, but I'm doing it. Fuck you. Told you why we doing this. Not really like fuck you, you know what I'm saying? But if we got a problem, fuck you know what I'm saying? Alright. We got done with that spice. Alright, the first topic we getting into today was a New Orleans man was arrested, a black person. He was arrested for saying he gonna blow the bathroom up. First of all, if I assume that I read the story that said the manager said he gonna get a bomb and blow the bathroom up. I guarantee it's not what he said, bro. He said, he probably said, yo, man, I'm about to drop oh shit, I just burped, sorry about that. He probably said, I'm gonna drop a bomb in the bathroom, I'm about to blow this bitch up. When a black person say I'm about to blow the bathroom up, that does not mean they're literally gonna get a fucking bomb and blow the bathroom up. That mean they're about to take a dump, a shit of shits, you know what I'm saying? That just means they about to take a huge fucking shit. That does not mean that they're gonna fucking blow the bathroom up, white people, okay? When a black person says, yo, I'm about to blow this bathroom up, that does not mean they're about to get a bomb and blow that bitch up. Had to say that again, white people, just so you can understand that This is a little thing that, hold on, y'all. We got a little cutoff right here. Yo, we had to reintroduce the show. Sorry about that, guys. Had a little cutoff. I had, my laptop had shut off, but we are back in this bitch. Passion just like an assist. Hit I don't miss. Swish. Yeah, nigga, I'm in this bitch. Ghost. Yeah, had to get on these songs. Had to let these niggas know. Yeah, had to cock it back and let it blow. Hey, I fucked up the flow. Hey, but I'm still in it like an ocean. Young nigga, I be coasting. Yeah, nigga, you know it. Just a little freestyle off the top. I'm eating pizza, bro. This shit good as fuck. Had to let you know. I'm about to eat some crust. I just leave these jokers in the dust. I don't get no fucks. Hey, I don't get no fucks. Hey, who's in that bit? Aaron. Who's in that bit? You know what I'm saying? But like I said before, white people does not mean a black person say that does not mean they're gonna blow that bitch up. Okay? Just let you know. Alright, because you know, we still got to get some things. Black people and white people still don't understand each other. You know what's odd? You know what's really odd? Now that we're talking about that, black and white people still don't understand each other. That shit just sparked. I was literally just thinking about that shit the other day, bro. I was like, my grandma on my sister's side told me that if my grandma told me that when she remembered my grandma's only 57, bro. She's not even that old. She don't even look old. Yo, she told me that she remembered the fights when the schools just got desegregated, bro. She told me she remembered the shit. She told me she remembered the fights between black people and white people, black boys, preferably, and black boys and white boys, like when they first integrated the school. She said she was like there for that. You know what I'm saying? That shit, like, she's only like 60. You know what I'm saying? And I was thinking the other day, okay, if you live in the South, and you live in the South, your great grandfather, three greats ago, 3-4 greats ago, that's it, 3-4 greats ago, your grandfather was a fucking slave, bruh. That shit struck my mind. Like, that shit was only 3-4 greats ago, bruh. Like, yo, like, when you think about it, like, that shit was not that long ago. That shit literally, bruh. Bruh. It's only been like, what? When was 1960? 1960. That was 50. That was only 60 years ago, bruh. That's fucking crazy, bruh. Shit was fucked up 60 years ago for black people. If you was a black man, life was fucked up for you 60 years ago. 60, 70 years ago, your grandfather and your grandma probably not even that old, bruh. That's just give you the frame of reference, bruh. Like, this shit literally just fucking happened. Like, black people and white people literally just got good. Like, we literally just got good. You know what I'm saying? That shit, when you really think about the time frame of this shit, that shit was not that long ago. You know what I'm saying? And people always like, if you could go back in time, what time would you go back into? If you black, you could go up to the 70s old. That's it. If you black, you cannot go back past the 70s, bro. Like, if you go back past 1970, bro, no fucking way. Like, you can literally, you can only, like I said, you can only go from, if you black, and what place would you go back, like, if you could go back in time, 1970, that's the only place that you could, you cannot go a year before, 5 years before that. 5 years before 1970, shit was fucked up for black people. That shit, like, yo, that shit just, in 1970 when shit was like, just started, black people and white people just started to kind of, you know, there was still, maybe we still had a little prejudice. White people still had maybe a little prejudice in their mind. There was definitely still racist, like outward racist at the time. But yo, when you think about it, 1970, that shit was what, 30, 40, 30. Hold up, I'll do some math here. 70 plus 30 is 2000. 50 years ago, bro. 50 years ago. That shit was 50 years ago. That's the only time white people can go back. White people can go back to the beginning of time and rule shit. You know, they can go back from the beginning of time. Oh, but hold up. Before I say that, there was a time in Africa where black people were kings and queens. We can go back to that time. And in Egypt and shit, when we was the Moors and shit like that, there was a time where we was fucking ruling shit. We can go back to that time and that time specifically in 1970s on. We're gonna get into the Moor shit. I'm only 20, but I've been kind of studying. I keep saying I'm only 20 because my worldview may be kind of limited. So, but I don't want to say that, but like we're gonna get into the Moor shit, like the Moors. We're gonna get into that. We don't have all our facts together yet for that segment right now, but we're gonna get into the Moors. But like when I just like go look that shit up for yourself, you know what I'm saying? So hold on. Do some pizza real quick. I'm just eating first. I'm gonna take a bite of this slice of pizza real quick. Hold on. I'm opening that garlic. Hold on, y'all. Audio people, sorry about that. Hold on. All right, I'm gonna open up this garlic pretty soon. About to say it. But yeah, man, that shit crazy, bro. We can only go back to certain time. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, that's just some shit that sparked my shit. You know what I'm saying? We are going to get into that Earl Sweatshirt. Earl Sweatshirt is dropping a new project. You know what I'm saying? Earl Sweatshirt is dropping a new album called Some Rap Songs on November 30th. Earl and these simple like titles. His last album was entitled "I Don't Like Shit, I Don't Go Outside." That's like the kind of, and this is one called Some Rap Song. This one's called Some Rap Songs. And I understand what I kind of understand what Earl's kind of doing with the titles of his albums. I mean, it's like kind of like in your face a little bit. You know what I'm saying? If you pick up what I'm putting down. Yeah, man. He's competing with Meek Mill. Earl Sweatshirt versus Meek Mill. I haven't heard many people talk about it. Earl releasing the album on November the same day as Meek. Yeah, man. Earl Sweatshirt versus Meek Mill, man. November 30th, man. Those two albums are dropping, man. So, well, is Meek Mill on the 31st? No, the November don't have a 31st. Do it? Let me see. We got shit. We can check. Yeah. Oh yeah. They're both dropping on November 30th. They are both dropping. Meek Mill. I was right. Meek Mill versus Earl Sweatshirt, man. I mean, I don't care about album sales and shit like that, but I haven't heard many people talk about Earl Sweatshirt is releasing an album same day as Meek. So that shit is interesting. You know, this could be a real interesting. I'm gonna listen to both albums. You know, I got Spotify. I'm gonna be waiting. You know, at midnight for both of them. I don't know which one I'm listening to first. Earl Sweat, like I said, Meek Mill Dreams and Nightmares was the first. Like I said before on a previous podcast, Meek Mill Dreams and Nightmares was the very first album I purchased with my own money. Hold on, it was called Dreams and Nightmares, right? Am I tripping? Meek Mill very first album. Hold on, Meek Mill. First, we got shit to look it up. Sorry, audio people. I know this last time that when I was looking shit up, y'all, the sound was cutting out. I wasn't saying anything, but I'm looking up Meek Mill first album. I think it's called Dreams and Nightmares. That was the first album I ever produced. Meek Mill first album was called Flamers, mixed by DJ Different. This Google is coming up with some weird shit. I thought Dreams and Nightmares was his first album. This might be his first mixtape. Hold on. Why they pulling up his mixtapes? I said Meek Mill first album. What the fuck? Those are mixtapes. Hold on, Dreams and Nightmares was his first commercial release, though. Yeah. I'm right. Yeah. Dreams and Nightmares, yeah. Whatever. Meek Mill, Dreams and Nightmares was the first album I ever purchased with my own money. And Earl Sweatshirt, when Earl Sweatshirt, I Future them first came out, I looked up to them very heavily. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to dump this. I'm about to open this garlic and dump this pizza in this garlic. You did? Hold on. Yeah, you like that? Yeah. Garlic is too garlicky, man. That makes sense. Sometimes garlic is too garlic. We chewing right now. Sorry, y'all. This is for the again. This piece of shit is for the for the visual people. You know what I'm saying? If you audio, man, you tired of hearing me chewing in your ear. I'm sorry, man. Go watch the visual, and go watch the visual podcast on YouTube, and you'll get it. You know what I'm saying? Sorry about that. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, audio people again. But yeah, man. Earl Sweatshirt, Our Future, when that first came out, I was a huge fan, man. I listened to all this shit. I listened to everything. You know what I'm saying? I was especially a fan of Earl Sweatshirt. I call Earl Sweatshirt my favorite rapper for like a while. You know what I'm saying? He's still one of my favorite rappers. I used to say he was my favorite rapper ever. You know what I'm saying? But he's still one of my favorite rappers. So I'm really glad to hear what songs gonna be on this project. I hope that the songs I'm hoping that's gonna be on there is on there. You know, like the ones I heard from his concert. But I hope those songs on there because those songs sounded fucking fire. Those songs sounded flames. So I hope this. I want to hear those tracks like real. I want to hear the real track. You know what I'm saying? So, anxious to hear what that's gonna be like. You know what I'm saying? Earl, it take a long time. His process was like he lay low for a while, like 3-4 years or something like that. And he come back with a project. I like when Earl does that. Earl's an artist that can do that. That does that. He'll lay low for a while and then he'll come out. You know what I'm saying? I like that. You know what I'm saying? I think this album gonna be dope. Well, I can't wait to hear it. Meek Mill's. I know that album gonna be fire. I hope he just put out a single called Oodles and Noodles. Oodles on Noodles, babies. That shit was hard. That beat, like an unconventional type beat for like, not unconventional, but that beat was like kind of weird. But don't take that. That's not a slight. That beat was kind of not weird, but kind of it was groovy. You know what I'm saying? It was real groovy. Like the groove of it was real nice. I fuck with that shit. Like in the story, in the picture he was painting with that shit was the video was good too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really anxious to hear both projects. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, we got a burp. Yeah. All right, we good. We back. I can't wait to hear that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. That shit. I hope those. Man, I'm anxious for those projects. Hope they're gonna be dope. You know what I'm saying? Meek Mill is looking good right now. Pause. Meek Mill, you know what I'm saying? When I mean like he looking good, I mean you know, after he got in jail, you know, we was waiting for him to, you know, people was waiting for him to like come back into himself, you know, come back, you know what I'm saying? And he back, you know what I'm saying? So I'm anxious to hear what this album gonna be like. I mean, the shit, you seen the shit he be doing on Instagram. Shit sound fire, man. Hearing snippets and shit. Shit sound fire, man. So, I mean, not snippets, but we've been hearing him putting out singles and shit. So, man, I'm just anxious for that. Tory Lanez versus Joyner Lucas battle. Tory Lanez versus Joyner Lucas. Okay. here's something we gotta put into the equation from this battle. People don't know that Tory Lanez was a rapper first. Jordan Lucas did not know that, and I know how I know he didn't know that was because the very first shit he said on his Liddy shit, on his Liddy this was, what's up with all these singers turned rappers. Tory Lanez started out rapping. Tory Lanez not just started singing, but like Tory Lanez did singing is a bag for him. When he literally said that on the Breakfast Club, singing like when he sing, that shit is literally just like some shit he do. You know what I'm saying? That's some shit he do on the side. He started out rapping. If you don't know who Swavey is, if you don't remember the Swave Man, if you don't remember the Ignorant Shit mixtape that he dropped where he was killing, you know what I'm saying? Where he was going over niggas' beats. People don't remember that. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know that, I'm not saying people don't remember. If you don't know that, if you don't know the Swavey, if you don't know that Tory Lanez started out as a rapper, he started out rapping. He's not a singer turned rapper. He's a rapper who sings. You know what I'm saying? Jordan Lucas did not know that. You know what I'm saying? He tested Tory, man. So I don't know, man. It's like, I don't know, dog. Man, I listened to Joiners, and then I listened to Tory's. Liddy again when he came back on his own beat. Pause. And I gotta say it, man. I think Tory got him. And that's not say Jordan Lucas was whack or nothing. It wasn't whack. It's just Jordan Lucas was ignorant that Tory is not a singer turned rapper. He's a rapper who sings. You know what I'm saying? He was ignorant to that, and that's the only reason why I think the only reason why if Jordan knew that going in, I think he would have adjusted his approach, and that may would have sounded a little different. But Tory came in on that bitch. Tory came in harder on when he came back. And it goes on that shit was I can't lie. That shit, he came in harder, man. He came in like the flow, his cadence on that shit was crazy. And I'm not saying Jordan Lucas's was dope too. It was real dope. I'm saying Tory won the battle because Jordan was ignorant. If Jordan just did a little research into his opponent, he would have to find like he's not a singer. That's the singing shit. The singing shit is what made him famous, really. Tory, like with the singing shit, is what made Tory famous. People don't know rapping Tory. People don't know Swavey. People don't know the Swave Man. People don't know that. People don't know that side of Tory Lanez. That's how Tory Lanez started out rapping. I used to be a Tory Lanez. I was a Tory Lanez fan before all these niggas is Tory Lanez fans, bro. And I know a lot of people. I know people hate when people say that, bro. But people literally don't know. Like, people are literally ignorant to that. You know what I'm saying? They think Tory is just this singer nigga. No fam. He's not. You know what I'm saying? You seen him on the Flex freestyle. I don't know. Tory is not, man. He's not just a singing nigga, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's a rapper who sings. And that's the only reason why I think Tory won the battle. And his was hard. His was harder. Like the way he was flowing on that bitch was crazy, bro. That shit was. And then Jordan came back with ZZ. That beat is like a laid back. Dun, 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 like that was a weird beat to choose. I mean, he killed it. He killed the beat, but that was a weird beat to choose for a battle. That's not the beat. And I know I'm kind of echoing some shit I've heard. I'll go ahead and admit that this is not my original take. And when the person, I forgot who said this, when they said it, I was like, yeah. I mean, that's what I kind of thought that too when I first heard it. Cause I was like, this is a weird beat to pick for a battle, you know. That dun 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 dun. That's like a chill, laid back groove vibe. I don't know. I'm not saying he didn't kill it. He killed it, but he killed the beat. But I don't know. It wasn't really a. I don't know. People saying Tory won. People saying Jordan Lucas won. Man, you if you don't know, if I'm putting it to you this way, if you don't know who the Swave Man is, I don't want to hear your opinion on this battle at all. If you don't remember his niggas in Paris freestyle, if you don't remember fucking his Shabba Ranks freestyle, his shit freestyle, those are just the freestyles. If you don't remember him the rapping days of Tory Lanez, I don't want to hear your opinion on this shit, because you're ignorant. And being ignorant is not something bad. Ignorance just simply means you don't know. You know, you can still be of some intelligence and still be ignorant. Ignorance simply means you don't know. You know what I'm saying? You don't know. If you don't know, then I want to hear your opinion on this battle, because you're ignorant. You know what I'm saying? You're coming from a place of ignorance. For me to argue with you, I would just be wasting my energy, because you're coming from a place of ignorance. You simply don't know. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I think Tory won. End of the story. I think Tory won. Not saying Jordan Lucas is not dope. Jordan Lucas is extremely dope. I fuck with Jordan Lucas. Yeah, man. I think Tory won that shit. We gonna lightly touch on Tekashi 6ix9ine. I wasn't the biggest Tekashi 6ix9ine fan. I remember Gummo and Fifi. Those are the only two. We're gonna be really delicate with this subject, because this is somebody's life at hand. This is not just about music anymore. You know what I'm saying? This is not just about music no more. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker is, you know, it faces some serious time. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really have much to say, man. It's really unfortunate that, man. I mean, but hey, man, you're on probation. If you're on probation, man, you shouldn't, man, you shouldn't be moving how you was moving, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know, man. It's just, damn, it's just unfortunate. That nigga only 22, and he facing 25, 30, and nigga will be 60 when he get out. If that is the motherfucking shit. If that is true, man. This story has been weird. I've been following it, but kind of not, but following it. This is weird. The whole story is weird. You know what I'm saying? The original first headline, they told him, here's my thing, like, they told him his life was in danger. You know, he went to the Breakfast Club, he did all this other shit, and then they picked him up. It's like, are the feds trying to protect him? And it's like, when did this become like, the hip hop police, they have this reputation of just, the hip hop police have this reputation of just like rappers, like they come after rappers. They lock them up, you know, they come after them. But like, I'm confused. I'm really confused. I've been watching this whole shit. I'm confused. I'm just confused on this entire thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't know anybody who has, you know, had that kind of issue before. You know what I'm saying? I'm just confused on this entire thing. I'm ignorant. I don't know what the fuck is going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm just confused at this entire situation. Like, the headlines are confusing. Everything, like, it's coming out is confusing. It's just like, because the hip hop police, this shit come out. If them niggas kill me, y'all know what happened. But fuck it, I'm just let this shit say. The hip hop police have this reputation of coming after rappers, locking them up and shit like that. And it's like, and people are coming with this thing out there. Since when? I guess my thing, what I'm trying to say is, since when does the hip hop police protect a rapper? But I understand, like, I understand PC. I understand protective custody in jail. Like you always hear the stories of when Wayne was in Rikers. He was in like this special, facility. Like it's PC. Because you a high profile criminal, not high profile. You a high profile inmate. You know what I'm saying? You can't. You just can't be around. Like the regular motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? So it's just. When you get into the it's just this whole thing is confusing, man. I don't know where to go with this. You know what I'm saying? I said we're gonna lightly touch on this. Like I said, I don't really know where to go with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause it just I don't know. I'm ignorant to this. I'm ignorant. I'm gonna learn a lot. You know what I'm saying? From the outcome of this situation. Because, this will teach people, hopefully this will teach people that, trolling and antagonizing ain't way to go. You know what I'm saying? Another interesting thing. I listened to the Brilliant Idiots podcast, and Charlemagne and Andrew, if you don't watch the Brilliant Idiots podcast, Charlemagne the God and Andrew Schultz. Andrew Schultz, comedian. I don't know Charlemagne. If you don't know Charlemagne, where do you live under a rock? Whatever. But I was listening to the Brilliant Idiots podcast, and Charlemagne and Andrew Schultz, Andrew were going into this discussion about are the antics worth it? And Charlemagne said something that was really confusing to me. Like Andrew was trying to argue the fact that Charlemagne has used antics in his career to advance him in his career. He nuanced it with the opinion that he's evolved as an interviewer. He's become the person he is today. He's not so much antagonizing people anymore. But Charlemagne was like, that shit ain't worth it. You know what I'm saying? That can I get a drop shit? You know what I'm saying? But Andrew was like, but bro, you're like a millionaire and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And I guess my question is are the antics worth it? In Tekashi's case, no. In Tekashi's case, no way. That motherfucker, they're talking about 25 years and shit. That's some scary big boy numbers. That's scary. In Tekashi's case, no. But in Charlemagne's case, fam. Those are two polar opposites of trolling. It's all trolling, but those are two polar opposites of trolling. And I just want to get that out there. That's two polar opposites of trolling. Charlemagne used antics. He didn't deny the fact that he used antics. He didn't deny that fact. He's just saying that it's not worth it. But Andrew was like, when you take a step back and look at it, bro, getting punched in the back of your head, getting into a few fights, motherfuckers threatening you, you're a millionaire. Are the antics worth it? Let's take a step back. Would you get jumped by eight dudes for $2 million? They don't got no knives, they don't got no guns or nothing like that. Would you get jumped by 8 dudes for $2 million? And if Tekashi got 1.7 million in a bank account, I know Charlemagne probably got, you know what I mean? Would you get jumped by 8 dudes? Or would you get punched in the back of the head, threatened? Let's just go with Charlemagne. Is it not worth it? Would you get punched in the back of your head, threatened by a few people? Threatened, but nothing, no hands are laid. Threatened, no hands are laid. Motherfucking, what's the other shit? Motherfucking getting into fights, for 2 million, 3 million. I'm not saying you should do antics, but I mean, in Charlamagne's case, kind of worth it for him. Kind of worth it. And Charlamagne, and my whole thing is Charlamagne was trying to deny that. He's like, it ain't worth it, bro. And like, again, Charlamagne's trolling and Tekashi's trolling. Those are two polar opposites. Tekashi was trolling like real like gorillas. You know what I'm saying? He was, you know, and he was controlling. He was trolling like killers and shit. He was trolling motherfuckers who, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Charlamagne was just trying to spice up the interview by coming at the person that, you know, sometimes. You know what I'm saying? By kind of roasting and shit. You know what I'm saying? He didn't deny he used that to get to elevate himself into who he is today. But he did say it wasn't worth it. And I'm taking a step back like, yo, Charlamagne, yo, like, you've been punched in the back of the head, threatened, and maybe got into a few fights. For 2 million, 3 million, it ain't worth it. What the fuck is he talking about? In his case, I was looking at Charlamagne like, huh? Me and Andrew had the same look on his face. He had the same thought. I could tell. He was like, Charlamagne, you serious? You know what I'm saying? I was thinking the same thing. I was like, yo, it ain't worth it. For you, it was worth it, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Would you get, like I said, would you get jumped by 8 dudes? Like, leave that in the comments below. You two people, leave that in the comments below. SoundCloud people, leave it in the comments. Would you get jumped by 8 dudes for $2 million? I would. I don't know. I would. I mean, but I've been tased. I've been tased 3-4 times. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I got back up. But I've been tased. I got tased, got right back up, tased again. You know what I'm saying? It knocked me down, but you know what I'm saying? I got right back up. You know what I'm saying? I got tased twice, 2 more times. I've been tased 4 times. You know what I'm saying? It hurt, and but I wasn't shaking or nothing like that. It stopped me, but it didn't stop me. You know what I'm saying? That's me. You know what I'm saying? But would you get jumped by 8 dudes? 8 dudes. 8 dudes is a lot of people, first of all. I mean, and I'm not saying you can't fight back. Of course you can fight back. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? But, and that's just the fucking question. I mean, like, honestly, think about it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I may have a couple bruises, but if there was 3 and say, yo, we're gonna give you $3 million, but we gotta jump you first. But we shake on it, everything. You telling me it's $3 million, but you take a couple bruises. We take a couple bruises for $3 million, nigga. You take a couple bruises for $3 million, nigga. Don't even lie. And again, let me preface this. Again, Tekashi's trolling and Charlamagne's trolling, those are 2 polar opposites. Do not get me misconstrued. Those are 2 polar opposite things. Charlamagne was not doing the same thing, same kind of trolling as Tekashi. You know what I'm saying? It was a little, you know what I'm saying? It was just a little, you know. And y'all know what I mean. Don't act stupid. Don't act ignorant. Y'all know what I mean. Those are two different kind of trolling. But in Charlamagne's case, kind of worth it. I mean, you know, he's calmed down. He's calmed down a lot. He stopped the roasting and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But he, you know, anyway, we're gonna move on. But anyway, we're gonna move on. So the last thing we're getting into, we are going to review. We're gonna do another classic album review. I don't want to call it classic album review because somebody scratch that. Not a classic album review. Somebody already has. Dead in Hip Hop already does classic album reviews, but old school albums. We review old school albums on the Mighty Nights podcast. We review old school and new school albums on the My Nights podcast, and we started out playing Eric B. as President by Rockin and Eric B. Eric B. and Rockin off their debut album, Paid in Full. It came out in 1987. You did? And that was 1987, 11 years before I was born. And I took the initiative to go back and listen to the album. I've listened to this album a lot. I do not have the vinyl for this album yet, but I will get it. Anyway, we're gonna review this album because I want the younger crowd to go back and listen to older hip hop and realize where your favorite rapper gets his influences from. Well, I've pulled some influence from Eric B, from Rockin. Rockin is one of the greatest MCs to ever touch a mic. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get into this album review because I want y'all younger listeners to go back and listen to older projects, because this album is fucking dope. It don't matter what year you play this in. You can play this in 2048 and it's still gonna be banging. I'm still gonna be bumping this album in 2048. So the first song off this motherfucking project is, hold on, let me, Spotify is being stupid. I Ain't No Joke. I Ain't No Joke. It starts off with I Ain't No Joke. Okay, I Ain't No Joke is fucking hard. Cause I ain't no joke. Motherfucking right. That shit hard. When it comes in, it come in hard. Pause. It come in fucking hard. Pause again. Like this album is fucking hard, you know what I'm saying? Eric B is on I Ain't No Joke. That's a real dope cut. I love that song. I love all these fucking songs. There's not a dull moment on this project. There's not a dull moment on this project, y'all. Eric B is on the cut. You know what I'm saying? That's a real dope. Hold on. I don't think. Yeah, he spit on this one. I had it misconstrued. Rockin again coming on this bitch. I want to talk about My Melody. My Melody is one of the motherfucking. That is one of my favorite songs ever. My Melody is one of my favorite songs ever, bro. I know I've memorized that entire part. I memorized the part. I memorized a part of that song. I know I memorized the entire song, but it's a part of that song that when it comes on, it does something to me. It's the part that say, I take 7 MCs, put them in a line, and to add 7 more brothers with that they can rhyme. Well, it'll take 7 more before I go for mine, and it's 21 MCs at the same time. Easy doesn't do it easy. That's how I'm doing. No vexing, no busting around, no moving, no biting. I always put up, you know, my usual style. Will confuse you a while. If I was water, I'll flow with it now. I don't have it on. If I can sing with it, but I love that when that part comes on. It does something to me. It sends chills down my spine. You know what I'm saying? Rockin is a motherfucking. When Rockin, he's so smooth with it. He don't have to do a whole bunch of yelling and shit. You know what I'm saying? He don't have to yell to get his point across. He just come on real smooth with it. And Nas, you can see that he takes some influences from Rockin. You know, a lot of rappers. Like I said, a lot of rappers. Your favorite rapper is Rockin. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like that's just how it goes. Rockin was the God MC. And this project, I urge you, if you have not heard this project, please go listen to it. Please give it a listen. You know what I'm saying? Eric B doing this thing on this Marley Marl, motherfucker. That shit, fuck, nigga. It don't matter what year you play this. It don't matter what year you play this in. This shit gonna bang. You know what I'm saying? You got Eric B and Marley Marl on the beats. The beats on this shit are fucking fire. If you know, they kind of old school boom bap beats. If you want to get the feel, if you want to know the feel before you go into it. I have not taken a bite of another slice of this piece. I've ate 3 slices already, and I kind of just want to save it. It's got a little cold right now. I'm just taking a small bite right now, just because for the MUKBANG prefaces of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, audio people, I'm chewing in y'all fucking ear. I am terribly sorry. Told y'all why it's happening. I'm gonna stop saying sorry for this shit. Told y'all why it's happening. Fuck y'all. Not fuck y'all, I love y'all, but you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Anyway. Again, I know you got soul. It goes in, I know you got soul. Another dope cut. Move the crowd. Dun dun. I'm gonna play a little snippet and move the crowd because I love how this shit start. I want y'all to hear this shit. Hold on. Hold on. It goes in again. I love it. That shit is fucking, yo. If you can listen to the musicality of this shit, hold on. Hey. The closer and closer I get, the better it sounds. Just imagine, times collaborate. Fuck, I fuck it up every time. And then there's something in my head, so I dig into the drinks and the wax that I said. How could I move the crowd? First of all, ain't no mistakes allowed. Here's the instructions, and then together, it's simple, ain't it? But quite clever. My rhymes for years, a week ideas, irritate. This will give you a little feel. How this motherfucker bang. I love this fucking album, man. This shit go in, it move paid in full. Fam, if you haven't heard Paid in Full, everybody has heard Paid in Full. Let me spark your memory. Everybody knows this fucking song. This is Rockin. If you always heard the song, it's like, who is that? This is Rockin. Let me get it. Hold on. Listen. Yo, listen. That beat, listen, the beats on this shit are nuts. But sweat inside my hand, thinking of a master plan. This ain't nothing but sweat inside my hand, so I dig into my pocket, all my deep money spent, so I did deeper, but still coming up with lint. Yo, Rockin, oh shit, just dropped my phone, y'all can see all of that shit, y'all can see all the fuck ups, y'all can see all the mishaps. We do this shit, we don't do no cuts on this bitch, you know what I'm saying? Literally just dropped my phone, but we are motherfucking back. Anyway, but yeah, man, Paid in Full, everybody know that fucking song. That shit hard too. As the rhyme goes on, that's another nice cut. Chinese arithmetic. I'm gonna be honest, it's kind of Chinese arithmetic, that beat. You know what I mean? If you listen to the beat, y'all listen to the beat, and you gonna get what I mean. It's called, the song again. It's just a beat break. This song Chinese arithmetic is just a beat break, but you're gonna get it. This is the song. See, it's hard. It's hard. That shit is kind of, you know, I fuck with it. I'm not saying not taking anything away from it, but y'all know what I mean when I say that. It's called Chinese arithmetic. It's that dun 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 dun. I get it, but you know, it was the '80s, whatever. I fuck with that. It's hard though. You know what I'm saying? The way he mixes it, the way he does to it, Airbnb does to it. You know what I'm saying? That shit hard. Then he goes in the Airbnb's president, which is what I started with. Is make them clap. There it is. Make them clap. There it is. And yeah, man, Airbnb's president is like the official last song. But if you got, it comes with, like, after Airbnb's president, it goes to an extended beat. You know what I'm saying? It's just Rockin, it's kind of splicing with the beats and shit. As the rhyme goes on, the radio mix, and the Paid in Full version with all the samples on it, that's the dopest. I think that is the dopest Paid in Full version. It's two versions of Paid in Full. It's the one with the samples, the crazy samples on it, and the one without the crazy samples. The one with the crazy samples sounds like with the "This is a journey into sound." Yo, when that shit come in, my nigga, yo, I was gonna try to get a little feel of what this, yo, fam.
This is a journey.
Listen to it. You don't get this on the album, regular album version. This is the one with the Cold Cut Crew version. The one that you go on YouTube and you look it up, the video. This is the version you're gonna hear. And just watch the video, the official music video. This is the one you're gonna hear. I love this version. This has the best, like, the samples on this bitch when it comes in. Yo, take about a pizza. Volume, pump up the volume. Listen to this. Nigga, that shit fucking, yo. Yo, you get it. Go look that shit up. Yo, Paid in Full, Eric B. Rockin. Love this fucking project. It is almost 2 o'clock in the morning. Again, go listen. I urge you if you have not heard Paid in Full, go listen to that shit. That shit is fucking hard. I went way over time. I usually do 30, 45 minutes. But this shit is a whole hour. This shit about to be a whole hour. We're going to go ahead and get out this bitch, you know what I'm saying? Thank y'all for tuning in to the motherfucking Mighty Nice Podcast. You was checking in with your boy, the man, SpokenGhost. The host with the fuck, I just fucked it up, but that's okay. We can get back in this bitch. Told y'all no cuts. You thank y'all for checking in with your boy SpokenGhost, the host with the motherfucking Mizzos, and thank you for watching the Mighty Nice Podcast. You dig? If you listening to the motherfucking audio, just the audio, go over to YouTube, my nigga. And if you listen to YouTube, and if you want to just have this shit, listen to this shit at work or something, or whatever, if you're driving to something, you have the audio version on SoundCloud. Who knew? Anyway, we gonna go ahead and get out this bitch. It was again, you was checking in with your man SpokenGhost, the host with the motherfucking Mizzos. Episode number 4. We out this bitch, you dig? We gonna go ahead. Hold on, y'all. We do this every fucking time. This happens every time. Sorry, people that this happened. Again. Sorry, audio people, this happens every time. We do this every fucking time. We are so sorry. We have a lot of kinks to work out. We're going to go ahead and get out of here. Thank y'all for tuning in again. We're going to go ahead and get out of this bitch with what I started with, which is Eric B.'s President. Thank y'all for tuning in. And we are gone out this bitch.